activate Saber Slash. Go ahead and destroy that card. Unless you get a negate, which they could technically. Nope, it didn't work for you. Alright, so let's go ahead and set you. And let's get almost lethal on board. How's it going, guys? aRenG Life here, and today we're jumping into ranked once again, and this time I'm bringing you them new X-SABER cards. Now, X-Sabers are a SYNCHRO archetype, and they're pretty much meant to bring out these cards, which, I mean, from what I've seen, double X-SABER Hyunlei looks like it's the best. It looks really good, but it's just, I don't know, I just don't see a lot of synergy with the deck because of the fact that we have double X-SABER Fullhelmknight, who is the UR, so it's implied you have to run this guy at 3 or something, and I feel like the only synergy he has to actually bring out the best card in the deck is with this guy, and even then I just don't really see how these guys are gonna work. It feels kind of meh. I just really don't feel it. But whatever. And I only have 1 copy of Fullhelmknight, so we're actually running, I don't want to say budget because this deck is extremely expensive for some reason, seeing as you have to run 3 copies of this SR, as many copies of this SR as you have, and this UR, along with all the URs and SRs in the extra deck. It's not going to be budget. I will not call it budget, but I don't have all my Fullhelmknight, so you can technically run this deck without Fullhelmknight. So that's a pretty interesting little option there. But this deck is all about that level 6 SYNCHRO double X-SABER Hyunlei. So I feel like the easiest way to do that is by using this guy. Double X-SABER Boggart Knight, who has this ability that when he's summoned, he can pretty much pull out another X-SABER monster from the hand to spam X-Sabers on the board. So you are doing that. Usually you're going to hit into probably this guy, double X-SABER Garsem. So there is that option, so you can summon these 2 guys and they become kind of powerhouses, becomes kind of a beat down deck. So that's pretty good. We are running 2 copies of Dark Soul. This guy is basically just here as a searcher. If he is killed, during the end phase that he goes to the grave, you get to search an X-SABER card, which is pretty good because it can technically search your Fullhelmknight, even though you don't really need him as much. I'm usually going to use it to search this bad boy because he's really good in this deck. This guy can also be pretty good. We're running 3 copies of X-SABER Garsem, but he's mediocre. I mean, he just powers himself up, and if he's destroyed with a card effect, he gets a search, but that might not ever happen. 2 copies of Econ. 2 copies of Econ is just a really good card. It's also good for switching their stuff to defense because this guy does have a little bit of synergy with reviving stuff from the grave if you destroy their defense position monster. So there's that. Also, Econ take plays are just really awesome. 2 copies of Saber Slash. Speaking of awesome, this card is actually really good. You could basically have this guy bring out another one, and then you could destroy up to 2 face-up cards, or just destroy 2 face-up cards on the field. So that's usually, well, you usually want it to be your opponent's stuff. Monsters, back row, whatever they have, they get destroyed, and that's a really good card right there. We're running that at 2. 2 copies of Canadia, 2 copies of Waladi, and 3 copies of Shapesister. So these guys are just here for the protection, along with the Econ. They're here to protect your guys, make sure they stay alive. Also, they're really annoying cards. Shapesister is kind of your tuner in the deck. I noticed I could not rely on Fullhelmknight to SYNCHRO, so I'm going to use in that Shapesister who's from the new SYNCHRO Connection structure deck. And this card is actually really good. I think just getting your copies of Shapesister is really worth. And it's honestly really worth buying that structure deck. You can also technically make this a balanced deck by switching out, maybe adding 2 more spells, taking out 2 traps, and GG, you got a balanced deck. I have a list of cards here at the bottom that you can use, like all these cards. You can run spells like these, actually, however you want to run it. If you don't have all those traps, you can technically run any of these, and they'd still work pretty well. As for the extra deck, we got 2 copies of X-SABER Hyunlei. She's really good. She destroys your opponent's back row. Pretty much you can clear all their back row. It can destroy up to 3 spell or traps. So it's pretty nice. It's pretty strong. 2 copies of X-SABER Wayne. If you go into this guy, it pretty much lets you swarm the board again, so that's not too bad. And then you got X-SABER Souza, who I am not liking how easy it is to summon this guy, but he's not that great. I just don't like the fact that you have to tribute an X-SABER to get his effect. He should automatically have these effects, but you can technically make him a toolbox card where you can give him the power of Super Rush, so if he battles something and kills it instantly, or he cannot be destroyed by traps. So you basically can't be destroyed by widespread ruin, which is kind of a mediocre effect, but whatever. That's pretty much it. Without further ado, let's go ahead and just jump right into ranked, and let's see how we do today. Alright, who's first? Let's see, we got JohnnyElRojo. So we got Mexico. Somebody from Mexico, dude. Weevil! Oh my goodness. Every time I see a Weevil, dude. Ooh, I'm on a winning streak. I'm probably going to lose this game, to be 100% honest. But let's see. Ooh, this hand is not bad at all. But you gave me a Parasite. You gotta be giving people bugs, Weevil. Alright, so let's set that. I think I'm going to go straight up Boggart Knight and his effect to summon another monster. Now, I get these two guys on board, and they're pretty formidable. 1800, 1900, they're pretty strong. So if he does kill one of them, I don't know how, he's most likely got some kind of a degenerate burn deck. Or Amazonas, now that I think about it. It's probably Amazonas. We could probably deal with Amazonas. It just depends. But they're going to set all the back row. And, ooh, they only set one back row. That's actually interesting. So what I can do right now is activate Shapesister. Alright, in defense. So now that she's out, we can technically sync for whatever you want to call it. Sync for 6, and then we can destroy the back row, which is pretty nice. It's actually really, really good. So let's go ahead and do that. So special, Hyunlei, not destroy, Synchro summon, or Synchro Shokan. So this deck is actually pretty fun, just the fact that you're able to do that. But I just feel like it is lacking some power. But we are going to use her effect to destroy the 1. And I think we're going to, I mean, we can't do anything more, but they can chain it. Hey, it's a mirror wall. It's dead either way. Alright, not bad. So now I'm going to set this. I'm going to pretty much just clog the board. So if I do end up drawing that Parasite, it's useless. It's pointless. It doesn't matter, dude. So let's go ahead and enter battle phase. 19. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You saved yourself so slightly. I had lethal on board, dude. If I would have attacked with 19, technically if I would have attacked with either combination of 2, I would have got him because he was at 38. Because remember, our trap skill that burns them, it really does help you swing for game. So if that first hit would have gotten through, I swear, dude, we would have gotten him. But speaking of which, who runs Giant Soldier of Stone? Parasite, no. We don't even get burned, dude. We're good. So now, what do we got? Pretty much just a battle. I want to end this game, so let's attack with the 23. Do you have a man-eater bug or something? Yomi ship, killer, dude. I don't even care. Let's go ahead and deal 19. Karibo. Yeah, baiting out Karibos. Any other Karibos? Nope. That's the game. Get wrecked, Weevil. Get wrecked. Stings. Alright, pretty good, pretty good. So now you guys see the power of this deck. But let's see if we can actually pull that off consistently. So, next game. Alright, new rank, new opponents. Let's see, we got a non-narrow. Interesting, plat rank 1. Argentine. Actually, it is the same opponents. But we got a Luna. Woo, that's interesting. Alright, so we got Luna. I have yet to see any Luna decks. I really have. I've seen Akiza. I've seen somebody play Akiza. I've seen people play Leo. Yusei, obviously. I have not seen people play Crow. Ooh, Cloudians. Oh, you're gonna lock up, aren't you? Alright, well, this deck is mainly focused on attack. So, I feel like we can definitely destroy those face-up cards. Remember, this card? So, I'm gonna need to get some monsters on board. I really like the combo of Boggart Knight. So, summon this bad boy. And he can always start, or she, it's a girl, it's Luna, it's the lolly. The female lolly. So we're good right there. Let's go ahead and special one of these bad boys. If only there was a way to get another one out. But technically, it is not necessary. Because what we can do right now is we can technically use Saber Slash, destroy Sanctuary and Cloudian Squall, and then it pretty much wrecks their monster as well. And then we can get some nice hits off. So let's do that real quick. Activate Saber Slash. So let's do this real quick. Let's go ahead and destroy that card. Unless you get a negate, which they could technically. Nope, it didn't work for you. Alright, so let's go ahead and set you. And let's get almost lethal on board, which all we would need to do after which is activate a trap, and we win. So let's see, how many? 2 traps. 2 trap activations and we win. Even if you do, for whatever reason, completely pin me down, lock me down, make it to where I cannot fight back, I think I can still pretty much wreck you. Wow, a straight up end. I mean, if they couldn't stop me last turn, then I'm kind of hesitant as to why you would want to stop me now, but let's go ahead and just attack. See if they have anything crazy waiting for us. Nope, they got nothing. So that was pretty quick, pretty easy. As you can see, the deck is pretty strong when it relies on that Saber Slash. So not bad. Another quick game. Next game. Alright, who's next? Let's see. We got Fain Lamar, I guess? Colombia? Alright, we got Fain Lamar. A Dr. Crowler opponent. Alright, so let's see what Crowler's using for us. I'm actually, every time I see Crowler, I think it's going to be Ancient Gears. It could be, most likely. But hey, look, we got some Shapeshifters in hand, which is awesome. And we're going second, so we do get a draw, so that's good. Let's see, no Ancient Gear Castle, so it could be anything. Actually, yeah, we didn't see a skill for them, so I'm actually pretty curious as to what you're playing. But there's a set monster, set and pass. Alright, it could literally be anything, dude. It could be anything. I think I'm going to go ahead and set... I'm going to set both of them. Because you never know when one of them is just going to get Cosmic Cyclone. So that could be annoying. So right now, what I can do is I can technically... even if I do summon you, there's really no point. If he destroys the face down, there's nothing in the grave to revive. So what's the point, dude? Really, what is the point? I'm going to go ahead and summon Garsem. And I'm going to attack. In case it is an Ancient... not Ancient Gear. In case it is a Man-Eater Bug or any destruction card, I get a search. So I'm fine. So... oh, it's a Mushroom. Alright. I cannot believe Sylvans are back. I can't believe it. They were gone for so long. Speaking of which, I have a new Sylvan deck I need to play. But yeah. Ultimate Providence. Alright. Merchant. Get wrecked. Uh-oh. Guardioch. Uh-oh. Hermitry. Alright, so you milled a lot of your big boys, which is cool. I mean, I guess the deck is a little bit better now that they either run Rose Lover or the Martial Leaf. So, I guess that's good in that sense. If they're running the big guys, they're obviously running Rose Lover. So you're gonna put stuff in the deck. You're gonna control the draws. You're gonna do a lot of stuff. I don't even know all the Sylvan effects, but yeah, you're gonna put everything back in the deck, right? Pretty much. And also they pretty much control the next draws or something like that. So, wow, everything is back in the deck. I guess that was a really bad mill. I guess that was just a really bad mill. But yeah, back when Sylvans were like completely busted because they would just mill their whole deck and win. But now I feel like they're not as busted. They're still kind of annoying, but because it's all luck and they just say yes to all their effects and win. But I feel like now they're not as strong. So at least there is that. And also the game has a lot more ways to actually counter them. Amazonists, on the other hand, are actually really annoying. I feel like Amazonists are just inherently busted. That Onslaught is too strong. Onslaught is too strong for Duel Links. It really is. We need that thing straight banned. I really do not like it. But you actually milled a Rose Lover, meaning you get to use Rose Lover. So that's a little bit obnoxious. So I don't even know all these Sylvan effects. I really don't. You have this guy. You have your little Flower Knight. So many effects. I don't think anything destroys back row, so I'm fine. Or monster at least. So, and also I'm expecting Rose Lover to summon another big guy on board. Maybe another Guardioch. So you get more mills. Are you? I like you shuffled your deck. Congratulations. Now all the draws that you controlled are not on there. But let's see what you got. Or actually, no, they already milled their draws. So, what do you got for me? Of course, yeah, Rose Lover. I'm expecting as much. So now, even if we do go into our Hyun Lee, or our Chun Li, if we even go into her, I feel like it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. So, you want to hit into my wall of D? Nope, there ain't no baiting. Oh, they're ready for it. Okay. I got him to waste it because all I have is the Shapeshifters. So we're fine, dude. I'll take 27 to the face. That's fine. I could probably survive this. So let's draw. Wall of D is really useful. I gotta say, Wall of D is really useful. So right now, what I can do is I can summon Garsem. Technically, I can sync. I can sync. Ooh, I can actually sync for... No, I can't because this guy's a tuner and the other one's a tuner. So they won't work that way. What I can do is probably set Wall of D. But I think I'm going to summon this guy first. I'm going to go for Garcem. And then I'm going to activate, as soon as Odeon shuts up, there we go, activate Shapesister to burn you for 200. And there's my tuner, so now he gets a special. I'm going to go for Hyunlei, or Chun-Li, Hun-Li, Yun-Li. Summon you, no effect. I do not want to destroy anything. Do not want to destroy anything, because you got nothing in your back row, and that's a little bit questionable. I set that wall of D, and I can go ahead and enter battle, because I feel like they're going to swarm either way. So I might as well attack, because that carrot's coming back. It is 100% it's coming back. Unless they draw a spell or something and completely banish this thing or something, we should be okay, because I really trust that wall of D. Also, if we really need to block a hit, I can Shapesister. So I think we're still technically fine. Carrot again. Okay, Guardioch. Hermit Tree. Hermit Tree, I really don't remember what this guy does. Just look at the cards and, yeah, and arrange them in any order. That one, I think, recycles stuff. Yeah, put stuff on top of the deck. So, that is completely fine. Go ahead and do whatever you want to do, dude. They have no idea I have a wall of D right now. And I kind of want you to try to go off as much as possible. So, change the top of the deck. The thing is, like, right now, he can kill my monster. Oh, they have Martial Leaf in hand. So they're going to get another mill. So they're running 1 and 1. So there's no more Martial Leafs. So I'm fine there, dude. I'm fine. The Lotus one. Dude, they have effects for days. Alright. Yeah, dude. Go ahead and do your things. See, this is why it was annoying. Like, Sylvans would annoy people before. But that's when, like, these were just completely unregulated. It was 3 Martial Leaf, 3 Rose Lover. It was a... Whew, it was not good. It was not fun times. But yeah, now definitely a lot easier to handle. Beat down. Oh my goodness, you're so strong. And you already used your anti-magic arrows last turn, so yeah, wall of D. Get wrecked, chain reaction on top of that all. So that was pretty good. Now, go ahead and hit me, dude. Hit me. There we go. So now you're at 2,000. I pretty much have lethal on board already, and he's doing it to himself. He's doing it to himself. Oh, that was actually pretty good. Incomprehensible indeed. I feel like that pretty much shows off the strength of the deck. It also depends which synchros you go into, but I think that pretty much is enough for today. Alright, and in conclusion, I think X-Sabers are good, but they're definitely missing a lot of support. I forget the name of the other tuner card they're missing. I'll put it on screen right now. This is the card that they're missing. If they can have this, they can have easy Hyun-Li's, or whatever you want to call her, Chun-Li. You can have an easy summon of her, which is, I think, what the deck wants to do. You want to summon her, and you want to, like, protect her and destroy their back row and completely wreck them. Probably like OTK Shenanigans. So that's what the deck wants to do, but right now, with Fullhelmknight, I just don't see the point. I really don't see what you're trying to synchro into, but whatever. At least, I guess they're trying at least. They're trying to give us, like, crappy cards at first, and then later on they give us the good stuff. But whatever, that's pretty much it for today. And if you guys enjoyed, go ahead and leave a like, share, and subscribe for more Duel Link shenanigans. But anyway, thank you guys for watching today. Have a great day, and see you guys.